Hello, friends! Welcome to Sunday Night Spotlight. My name's Carolyn Shulman. It has been a little while since I've done one of these. My apologies for being away from the live stream for a while. I was, I guess, busy with things in the real world, which is not a bad problem to have, but I've missed doing this with all of you fine folks out there on the interwebs. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hi, Heather Miller. Hello. I'm going to highlight you because you're the first comment. Woo! We always love it when Heather is here. Heather is the emoji queen, and she typically will try to put emojis in the comments that relate to the song lyrics. So we look forward to that. Hi, if you're just joining us, say hello. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here tonight and saying hi in the comments. Glad you're here. It's going to be a great show. My guests tonight are Teresa Storch and Peter Lacis. They are a husband and wife team. They usually play in like a full band type situation, but tonight they're going to be playing in a duo format for us. I'm really excited to share their music with you. Hi, we have Randy joining us from Hawaii. Aloha, great to see you. Oh, thanks. Hello, Meredith. Oops, that was Randy's comment. Hi, Randy. Hi, Meredith. Hello, Sue Parker Gerson. It's so nice to see you back. I'm so happy to see you here. And, of course, my parents. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Oh, Aunt Ann is here. Hi. Oh, yeah. My mom is in Auburn visiting my newest baby cousin for the first time. So, hello. Hello, everybody. Glad you're here. Oh, and my friend Larry King joining us as well. Thanks for being here. All right. Well, I'm so happy to see so many friendly folks here. Really glad to be back on the live stream. So yeah, I'm going to get us started with a tune. Again, if you're just joining, drop us a hello in the comments. Makes it more fun and communal. But yeah, I'm going to start with a tune. This is going to be on my upcoming album, which is almost done. We're looking at a fall release. And this song, the whole album is like a full band situation. And this song kind of rocks on the record. So I'm excited for you to hear it, hear the studio version. But for now, this is the original version. And it's about, I guess, about online internet burnout. And it's called All Burned Out. Wake up every day, get my morning started the same old way, with my big cup of coffee and the news on tap. I start scrolling mindlessly through the headlines on a glowing screen, and I'm riding on a train down a one-way track. I've got a million things to do, but every comment lights another fuse, and I'm just waiting for the world to change while I'm sitting on the couch, expecting better things while I'm shooting insults on a screen and fighting digital wars till I'm all burned out. Till I'm all burned out. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, the hours go by so quick in the black hole of one more click, searching for our little dose of fame. Complaining endlessly, shouting Everyone, please look at me while we push our better selves out of the frame. Will someone stop this ride we're on? It's a kamikaze ego bomb, and we're just waiting for the world to change while we're sitting on the couch, expecting better things while we're shooting insults on a screen and fighting digital wars till we're all burned out, till we're all burned out. Oh, whoa, whoa. And it breaks my heart to know this is all we've got to show. Can we dig ourselves out of this hole? We've got a lot of work to do. Aren't you tired of excuses too? We can draw strength from a deeper well, and we can't keep waiting for the world to change while we're sitting on the couch, expecting better things while we're shooting insults on a screen and fighting digital wars till we're all burned out, till we're all burned out. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's just burning us out. Oh, whoa, whoa, let's put the fires out. All right. Thanks, you guys, for joining and commenting. I see some more people have signed on. Heather with her emoji game. Let's see what she's got here. She's got a world. It's like small on my screen, so I can't quite make it all out. Burned out, shooting on a screen. Yeah, man, you nailed it. Good job, Heather. My mom is clapping. Thanks, Mom. I want to say hi to Alan. Thanks for being here. Oh, and Rabbi Gerson is here as well. Hi. Hello. And Jay. Hi. Oh, Joy. Joy, thanks for joining us tonight. We just met at Folk Alliance, I believe. Appreciate those kind words. Thank you so much. Oh, Heather says that emoji, I couldn't tell what it was. It's a couch. That is perfect. Nailed it. Oh, hi, Jenny Galloway Milling. Hello. We went to not just high school, like kindergarten through high school together. And it is so nice to see you pop up on this live stream. Thanks for being here. Waving back. Awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I am so excited to introduce my special guests for the evening. My friends Teresa Storch and Peter Lacis are a husband and wife team who play in a larger band setting called the Teresa Storch Band. But tonight they're joining us as a duo. And my daughter is, making... She's playing with a cat toy that my mic was picking it up. It was very loud. Anyway, hazards of doing a show from home. Anyway, I'm so pleased to present Teresa Storch and Peter Lacis. They do like folk rock Americana music. I think you guys are going to love them. Couple more things. Teresa was a finalist in the Kerrville Folk Festival New Folk competition, and she was an emerging artist at Falcon Ridge Folk Festival. This is like big deal stuff. She would never say that, but I can say that, and you're just gonna love her. Welcome.
What happened?
Hello.
Hello.
How you guys
You're
doing?
on.
Yay.
Sweet.
Thanks
And
for
I had
being
my
here.
working, and now it went away.
What went away?
Can you hear my guitar?
I mean, you probably hear it through the mic.
Yeah.
It's very quiet. It doesn't sound like the line is coming through.
But you hear that, right?
You hear that?
I hear the mics.
You don't hear this guitar at all?
I don't hear it like electrified. It's like just the strings.
Rats.
What happened? We had it.
We are having an amazing time today doing this well.
I swear it was loud.
So much for rehearsal.
I know.
Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything about those.
Yeah, now
lines.
those lines are not showing anything. Looking at our little mixer here. Very.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll tech support. You play. We'll see how this goes.
Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, the mic will pick up some of it. I'm sorry, you
like
guys. Another option is I could do another tune if you guys want to tweak things more, but up to you.
I'll just play.
All right.
You mean it's? I'm here. Did it come unplugged? Oh, there we go. We got it. That was it.
Oh, it's still, the guitar is still sounding a little.
You can't hear that? Okay.
I mean, I can hear it like through the mic, but
weird. It's showing up on our system now. What you gonna do, Peter? I'll just play.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna highlight you on the screen here. Teresa Storch, everyone.
I'm sorry if you can't hear my guitar. Oh, and there's a cat. This is Kiki. She might meow. This is a strange, strange place. The looming red rock wall looks about to set sail. A desert ocean floor, it's the surface of the moon. While the sky opens up into another world. But out here everything, it gets faded in the sun or faded by your love. You see, I drove back 1,000 extra miles for 2 blissful days. Is this just a passing phase? Is my rate of return worth the risk in everything I've gained? Well, out here everything, it gets faded in the sun, and it's been a long, long time. But I decided to let my independence reign. Yeah, I decided to let my independence reign. This is a solitary life. Still I wonder if we might share the ride. Well, you've got dreams to find while I'm out here living mine. But I miss security sometimes. But I feel more secure just knowing you're out there when it's been a long, long time. But I decided to let my independence reign. Yeah, I decided to let my independence rain. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let it rain. But I feel my fortress crumble at my feet. Does it mean I am a loose enemy? There's an awesome solo here right now if my husband returns. He's out trying to figure out how to make my guitar sound better. Well, I want 3 things: to be clear, brave, and true, to say yes when I mean it, and know if I need to, but out here in the desert, I don't know what to do. 'Cause out here everything, it gets faded in the sun. Yeah, everything, it gets faded in the sun. Everything is faded. Yeah, but I decided to let my independence reign. Yeah, I decided to let my independence reign. Yeah, I decided to let my independence reign. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let it rain.
Yeah.
You know, that's very fitting since that song is called Independence Rain. And I wrote it when I was like solo I used to be single touring, and there was this guy that I was like kind of dating. I left back in Massachusetts, and I was like, yeah, is it like worth getting off the road? Poor guy.
And then you had to play it independently.
Yeah, I played it independently without my guy.
Oh man.
He's my love now, and is my co-partner and my co-writer and all those things. So
And is so talented.
And he's bringing another microphone in.
Oh yay! I was just gonna ask if you had if you could just
going old school.
Yes, just get a condenser mic and pick it all up. I don't know how we're gonna get his guitar. I just wonder is the channels? This is gonna be such a dumb obvious question, but I have made this mistake. Is there a mute button that's toggled in or something on the interface? Or
no. So fascinating, huh? It was working. Oh my gosh, why does this keep happening to us?
And it's not a battery issue in the pickup or something crazy. But then that wouldn't explain the electric. So
yeah, and why I could hear. I can hear it
in your headphones.
In my headphones, it's just not getting sent out.
That is so weird.
Very, very weird. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna set up this other mic, and we're gonna be old school around it.
Okay.
It'll be awesome,
guys.
We'll play acoustic, and it's gonna be awesome.
I feel so bad. I wish, I wish I could help.
Reach across the internets and try to help.
You guys are such troopers. I really appreciate you doing all this, and we're just glad you're here. And that song was lovely.
So and here. Oh, thank you for having us. By the way, I want to say hi to Joy.
Oh yeah,
and all that. There's so many, and your family, and thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight.
We have so many lovely people, and also Ken Caldwell.
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Hi, thanks for being here, Ken. I love Longmont. Longmont is this. It's become this total artist colony.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. It's it's all the people who can't afford to live in Boulder. All the artists move to Longmont. A lot of us did. So.
It's true. Well, it's become a really cool place. That's where my recording studio is, and it's pretty.
That's
rad.
Right. We went to the same Cinder Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's 5 minutes from our house. That's where we did a lot of our record.
Oh no way! I guess we talked about that.
Probably talked about that. I forgot.
Yeah. Well, do you want to take a minute since you just brought it up and talk about your new record? I know you have a release show coming up. Why don't you tell folks about that?
Wait, I even have a show and tell here.
Oh, I have it too. I have it sitting right up on that shelf.
I'm
Yeah,
so
put it
excited
like
about
up
our new
close to
album.
the camera.
Let's see.
It's so pretty.
Oh, wait, if I can do this right. Okay, there we go. I could even show you the original painting this is from is actually sitting right next to me. I can't really grab it though right now with my guitar.
It's so pretty. I love that album art. You guys, I have had the
Anyway,
pleasure of
this is
hearing
the
it. It's a great.
original- You can't really, yeah, the original
Oh,
art.
that's so cool.
Isn't that cool? Anyway, so our album's called Open Your Heart. It's gosh, I actually have 11 songs on it. That one we just played, Independence Rain, is on there. Whole bunch of our new songs are on there. And we've been working on it for about 4 years. We started it during the pandemic, like kind of like sitting. We had nothing, we were kind of stuck at home a lot, so we started coming up with like cool drum tracks to go along with my songs. And since we couldn't get the band together,
Produce demos.
and so we produced some really awesome demos, and we were able to then take it all to the studio. And we did I did the vocals at Cinder Sound. We did the drums and bass at a place called Chimera Sound Studios, which is in Loveland, or I think they've moved now. Actually, they're no longer there. But it was a really cool space. Anyway, so we have an album release show April 13th, Boulder.
Yay.
At a place called the Roots Music Project.
I have been meaning to go there. It seems like they've had so many cool people come through.
It's a really amazing space. It's like a music incubator. I hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can.
It's like they have classes, they have rehearsal spaces that you can rent, I think, or just use. It's a nonprofit, and then but for the venue area has like a little bar, and it's still it's just a really cool hang. I love going there on a random night, and I often see a bunch of friends and other musicians just there hanging out to see whoever's playing. So
yeah, it's that kind of place.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to support it and have our show there. It's 8:00. There's tickets available still, I'm sure. It's a pretty big place, so we hope to fill it. It'd be lovely. Come
nice. It's going to be awesome. You guys get your tickets to see Teresa Storch Band, their album release show at Roots Music Project in Boulder. It's going to be rad. I also just want to show this comment of encouragement from my friend Randy, who says, "Don't let the tech issue stop your singing."
Thank you, Randy.
We're going to fix the guitar thing in just a second here.
We're going to fix it. Yeah.
Okay. May I disconnect you? Oh, is Carolyn about to do a song?
That's what?
Is Carolyn about to do a song?
Are you going to play a song now?
Yeah, I'll be happy to do that. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shrink you mid-sentence. All right. Guys, they are such pros. They're just handling it, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm just really glad that Teresa and Peter are here because I love hanging out with them. All right, well, I'll do another one here. I think all the songs that I'm planning to play tonight, unless something changes, are going to be on the upcoming record. And this is tentatively going to be the title track. I haven't totally decided, but I think I'm going to call the album Heart on a Wire, and this is that song. My heart is on a wire. Is your heart on a wire? I look up and down as the wind whips around. The air's getting thin, no net on the ground. My heart is on a wire. My mind is spinning round. Is your mind spinning round? Like an eddy in a stream or an undertow, I get caught in the current, pulled below. My mind is spinning round. Oh, and my heart wants to find a safe place place to land, and I wanna reach for your outstretched hand, reach for your hand. My eyes are desert ground. Are your eyes desert ground? Nothing left but the dust where the truth lay down and breathed her last breath without a sound. My eyes are desert ground, and my soul is crying out. Is your soul crying out? Like the scream in the painting of a man on a bridge, hands on his face, fear on his lips. My soul is crying out. Oh, and I wanna see truth raining down to that desert ground. And my soul needs to feel some comfort now, some comfort now. My voice is clear and strong, and your voice is clear and strong. When we join like a choir in a gospel song, let the call ring out from the hill to the hall. Our voice is clear and strong. Oh, and did you know that song? Right from the start, right from the start. And can you feel the drum beating in your heart, beating in your heart? My heart is on a wire. Is your heart on a wire? All right. Let's bring back our friends. Hi, guys.
Check, check. Hello.
All right.
You hear us?
Yeah, I sure can.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Oh, and I can hear your guitars.
It's gonna be more room than anything, so I don't even think this mic is working, so it's okay. But that one's working and it's awesome. So
Oh, well, I think it's muted.
That's all you need is one good mic.
There we go.
oh,
Do it like
muted.
now I'm no longer muted. Maybe you should turn me
Now
down.
you're really loud. Now
check, 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 check.
check, check, check.
Balance me. Thank you. That's good.
Okay,
Yeah, guys.
All right.
we did it.
Look at these pros. How about an internet round of applause?
Oh, okay. Are you saying I'm out of tune?
I don't know, but I'm first time I'm playing with you, and like you can be sort of in tune by yourself, but when you play with a friend, you really better be in tune.
Yeah, you better be in tune.
That's true. Or if you're playing with like a keyboard, especially.
Yeah, well, this is a weird tuner.
And Oh, here, you can take this one back. Yeah.
Well, while y'all are getting tuned up, I just want to share Heather's emojis. These are pretty good. We got heart, mind,
a tornado.
Eddie in a river. She used a tornado. That's great. Yeah. Reach out for your hand. And I want to see. Yeah, this is awesome. And then the man screaming. That was good. That was good. Thank you, Mom.
Right.
We have some applause. Sue, thank you. Alan, thank you.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday night and St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, I just have water, but happy St. Patty's Day.
I have I think there's I can't tell on this. It says Lacis on here. We have a wonderful neighbor, the Susies, that they threw a bunch of parties when we all first moved into this neighborhood, and one of the ones we showed up to, and we all had our names like
they gave us mugs
kind of carved into our
pint glasses with our names.
Kind of amazing.
That's so cool.
They're cool people.
And
but
then,
I didn't get mine doesn't say Storch though. It says Lacis.
Well, we're one of the weirdos that's like, no, none of my wives have taken my name.
I mean, I'm not sure how to respond to that except to say I didn't take my husband's name either.
Yes, it's factual. That's all.
It's just a thing we don't do anymore.
And I'm
a lot of us don't. I mean, I think a lot of women have very like good feminist reasons for doing it. I was just lazy and didn't want to go through all the paperwork to change my name.
That's what they all say, Carolyn.
Oh, really?
Lazy.
All right, what are we playing?
You want to play Best of Both Worlds?
Sure.
This is the love song that I wrote for my sweetheart right here. Since we're talking relationships and marriages and stuff. Do I need to count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As the day rolls off my shoulders, my heart is calm, steady and strong from giving with love. Yesterday I panicked, left me wondering, is this right? This is my fight, a right to remind and tether my mind to here with you. I'm living the best of both worlds, freedom to go, stay here at home, the best of both worlds. I had a life I spent traveling out on my own. It was rare that I heard the sirens call of settling down. But somehow we found each other, and how our lives fit together. Two artists at heart, and alchemy starts. When was I not ever here with you? I'm living the best of both worlds, freedom to go, stay here at home, the best of both worlds. Here with you. Some days feels like a burden I want to hide, ignoring my life. That's 'cause I've forgotten all that came before I was here with you. Living the best of both worlds, where I can go and travel alone, or stay with our family here at home. Here with you, I'm living the best of both worlds, where I can go spend time alone, or hang with my best friend. Here with you, the best of both worlds, the best of both worlds, the best of both worlds. Here with you, the best of both worlds, the best of both worlds, the best of both worlds.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Yeah, we got it. Oh my God.
You did it!
Music finally happened from all of us.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much for
Thank
bearing
you
with
for
us.
bearing-
Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us. We're sorry for
the delay.
goodness. You know, we are we're smart, technical people, and we sometimes outdork ourselves. And when that happens,
It's simple is
rats.
way better always.
Yes.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, man, we're here now, so
Yeah.
this is working out
This
great.
room has decent acoustics too. I think it has
it's
some
what
good
we have sound panels.
You have some nice
installed.
natural reverb.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
exactly.
Because there's nothing on the walls.
It's
Except
yeah.
the ballet bar. Did you guys talk about
See
the
my
ballet
ballet bar? Yeah.
Oh, tell us about that.
In my former life, I was a dancer. I don't know how much you know about me. I used to dance at the Boulder Ballet in my 20s and Omaha Ballet in my teens. And
Wow.
yeah, that was my other life. I moved out here to go to the School of Mines and danced with Boulder Ballet while I was in school
Oh my
and
God.
after. And then I was 25. I quit performing with them and was like, I had sort of started the transition already to writing and taking like voice and guitar lessons and doing this voice performance class, which is awesome. And then, so yeah, that's when I sort of shifted to this being my art as opposed to performing as a dancer. So when we did this basement, I'm like, because it was, an empty basement before unfinished. And so I'm like, I really want a ballet bar.
Yeah.
So I can
So that
do
you
a
can
little ballet.
revisit it. Yeah. That's wonderful. I knew about the School of Mines. I don't think I knew about the dancing though. And
So
that's
another weird life of mine.
well, I can relate. I mean, I also had a past life as a lawyer, but that's
Oh, I
far
love it.
less interesting than being a
Oh,
dancer.
that's so cool. Being a
No
lawyer.
one calls being a lawyer
What?
cool.
I
Hey,
don't know. It can be
I'm
really
a-
hard.
I'm a recovering IT guy too, so I appreciate that. It's
Yeah.
funny. Teresa's and our son Miles has been. I think we went skiing recently. We could get to be really bougie right now and talk about lawyers and skiing and all things like that. But
So
we're lucky enough to live in Colorado and go skiing.
Yeah.
And my son Miles has gotten really interested in the show Suits, which is all
yeah.
about a law firm
all
and the
about
whole thing.
lawyers. in
And
New
my
York.
God, I start watching this and it reminds me of like my corporate life in like the 90s and the 2000s and working in New York City and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to watch a show that reminds me about work,
Mm-mm.
but it's awesome. It's kind of really, really close in
It's
so
really
many
good.
ways.
Really,
it's-
it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Well, there's like a whole love story too. So.
Oh, I've
You
never
got Meghan
seen it.
Markle. You got
I just don't remember wearing suit. I don't love wearing suits. That's the part I didn't like.
yeah.
The suits part of Suits is what I'm just not cool with. The rest of it's fine.
The Suits part of Suits. So the whole premise of the show, no.
The whole premise of this. I mean, yeah, they're not very kind lawyers. Some of them,
Well, it's
They-
fun.
but then sometimes they do good work.
But that was the thing. So I moved here in 2007, and that was a big deal where it was all about like if you're west of the Mississippi, you didn't wear a tie. If you were
Yeah,
east of the
no.
Mississippi, you wore a tie. So that was kind of a big thing. Like getting here and starting to work in Colorado, I'm like, how do I dress? What do I do? And like, I would see people showing up in jeans. I'm like, oh my God, we're not allowed to wear those in New York City. What's that all about?
Right. So my husband's a doctor, and we moved here from Houston, and similarly, like, I mean, he worked at MD Anderson, and everyone wore a tie. It was like standard. And then he moved out here, and it took him a while to stop wearing the tie. Because and also, like, he's the medical director of his clinic out here. And so he felt like, well, I'm in this leadership position. I should probably, wear a tie. And finally, he's done with the tie. I haven't seen him wear a tie in ages.
Weddings and funerals. That's what they're for.
Basically. Yeah.
And bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
L'chaim, I'll drink to that.
L'chaim.
And Salancha, is that how you say that? St. Patty's Day?
We say in Estonia, we say tervist. In Latvia, we say sveiks.
We say nezdravi in Czech. I'm Czech.
Very cool. Oh my gosh. We have it's like a multicultural night happening this evening.
My children have some Irish in them, but they're not from my side.
Oh. Well, but we're all wearing green, so that's the important thing. Wearing green, yeah. All in the spirit. Well, the folks watching at home will see that I dropped some links in the comments where if you feel so inclined, if you're enjoying the music, the entertainment, the conversation, drop us a tip. We appreciate it. No pressure, no obligation. We love streaming this for free. But showing a little monetary love is a good way to help us keep the tunes coming to you. Helps us pay for things like guitar strings and microphones and
audio interfaces that work.
Yeah, we need a new audio interface, I guess. So I wanted to answer Larry King's question. What guitars is everyone playing? Guitars are everyone playing. This is similar to the guitar you'll see behind Carolyn.
Oh, look at that. I mean, very similar.
It's a JC40.
Yeah. We have twin guitars.
We have twin guitars. Peter's playing a Taylor. What kind of Taylor is that?
This is a 514 CE that I bought 20 years ago in Hoboken, New Jersey, which I love. The electronics died, so then I had other electronics put in it. So, but I've always loved this guitar, and it's cedar top, mahogany back. You've got the rosewood thing going on with yours, so it's warmth and spank and kind of different kind of vibes. So
warmth and spank. That's what you guys should call your duo.
Well, we've always said that I'm the yang to her yin. So.
I think I'm the warmth and you're the spank.
Yeah, I think that is accurate.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm having way more fun than I was expecting.
Well, my guitar is from Lexington, Mass, so it came all the way from.
Well, it's from California, but you
bought it in Massachusetts.
There we go.
I bought my JC40 when I was like, I had been playing guitar for 4 years at this point, and it was my dad found it. It was like I got it used and got this incredible price on it, and so I was like a teenager when I bought it, and using the gift money that I got from my bat mitzvah. Speaking of bat mitzvahs,
as one does.
And it has stayed with me all these years. So that's a testament to, I guess I made a wise purchasing decision at a young age, but I love it. Oh. And we recently got to play a show together, and I intentionally brought that guitar so that we could be twins on stage.
We were very cute.
I have the twinsy picture to prove it. It was awesome.
It was really fun. I have it too. Maybe I'll post it in the comments after the show is over or something. But I'm playing it for the last song tonight. Like, it's not just there to look pretty. I'm planning to play it later. Larry. Oh, and I don't know if he's interested to know what mine is, but it's a Martin 00028. So
that's a cool guitar too. Nice.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
It's a little more comfortable for me to play than the jumbo. But the jumbo, I love the sound I get out of it. It's really sweet.
The sound is awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, shall we do another tune?
Do another song for us.
All right. Okay. What do I have lined up here? Oh. All right. Well, this one, I feel like I need to tune. This one is based on a true story. I did not know either of the people involved in the story. I never met either one. But I had been at the Denver Botanic Gardens the day that this couple got married. And I saw their wedding. So I was there with my family, hanging out at the gardens, and saw this wedding being set up and thought, oh, what a beautiful place to get married. And then about a week later, there was a story in the Denver Post about a couple. And I don't want to give away any more than that because I don't want to give away what happens in the song. But I realized when I was reading the Post, it mentioned that they had been married 1 week prior at the Denver Botanic Gardens. And I was like, oh my God, that was the couple whose wedding we saw being set up. And the story stuck with me and sort of haunted me. That was years ago. This was probably eight or 9 years ago. And anyway, I wrote this song a couple years ago about their story, and loosely based on their story. And it's called Bolt Out of the Blue. He met his love on a rainy night in a crowded bar through the hazy light. She had just started her shift. He was there with friends, and her electric smile made him look again. Mm-hmm. He caught his breath and he ordered a round, grabbed a napkin and scribbled his number down. He didn't normally do that kind of thing, but there was something about that girl, it seemed. Like a bolt out of the blue. Star-crossed love hit hard and true. In the warm summer glow of a July day, we gathered in the garden to celebrate. They said forever and he lifted the veil, and we danced all night and wished them well. A few days later they began their climb up the highest mountain they had ever tried. They prepared for the miles, prepared for the cold, but life throws you things you can't control. Like a bolt out of the blue. Like a bolt out of the blue. Dark clouds built fast at the summit. Thunder clapped and roared. They started down but could not escape from it. One strike, her heart beat no more. Now every July he climbs that peak, feels her spirit in the wind on his cheek. On that misty mountain the rain sometimes falls. He remembers the night that started it all. Like a bolt out of the blue.
that song.
Like delayed applause. Thank you.
Delayed applause.
Because I have to like bring you back up.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when you told that story at Folk Alliance, and I just love and that's all about it. That just like so stuck with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
thank you for
what an
saying that.
experience, and just oh man,
Isn't it spooky? I was really it spooked me, reading about that.
it's very when you live in Colorado. That's a close one,
Yeah, well, it's funny. And when we recorded this with the band, like every single musician that came in to play on that song was like, "Oh yeah, I know or I heard about such and such person that had something similar happen."
Right.
And it's it's like all these it's like Eric Moon and Bradley Morse and like all these Colorado people that came in to play on it. And it's you have to be careful on the mountains out here.
Treat them with respect.
for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Respect Mother Nature.
Every time we go skiing, I'm always like, well, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want, I love it. And it's scary. I mean, it's so fun. And it's like, this is dangerous.
That's why I don't do it. I'm not very physically adept and on my feet anyway. And I tried skiing once and like fell and my goggles broke open the bridge of my nose.
Oh no.
And I didn't realize it at first. And my ski instructor was like, you have blood dripping down your face. Are you
Oh
okay?
no. Oh my God.
I was like, what?
Oh, that's amazing.
I said, I'm done. I'm going to go have a beer. Thanks. Bye.
Like if I'm bleeding, I think it.
Yeah. That
Dude.
was
Oh,
that
God.
was all it took.
I had an experience with that in working construction. Between my junior and senior year of college, I was doing mason work where I was doing like brick pavers for like driveways and pool patios and all that sort of stuff and really nice houses. And it was it's hot as hell in New Jersey growing up, in July and stuff like that. And I learned a valuable lesson that day, and that is when you have pallets of bricks, they have these metal bands around them, and you go and you snap it and they open up.
Yeah.
Well, you want to be like kind of like 90 degrees off axis when that happens, as opposed to having the thing slap back in your face. So slaps back in my face. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It didn't feel anything. And I go in there, I'm like wiping the sweat off my face, and it's all blood.
Oh my God.
It was just like, and they're like,
Sorry.
get out of here, get out of here.
We're gonna lose watchers because we're getting gory.
Oh man.
So don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's solid advice. Don't do that, guys. You'll get a face full of blood.
On that note. No.
On that note,
This next song is going to be by Slayer, and it's called.
it's called Face Full of Blood. It's called I Tasted the Blood.
This way, wait, what's the horns? One's like Texas, and one's like the devil people. I forget which way it is.
I don't know. I want to take a quick moment to thank some folks who've sent in some tips. Thank you so much.
Wow.
We really appreciate your kindness. I saw Randy Port gave us a tip, and I'm not sure who this other one was from. Eric Nickel. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And those links for anyone else who would like to follow, if you feel like following suit, those links are in the video description, or I dropped some in the comments too. And I had one suggestion for you guys. I just want to make sure for your audio, I just want to make sure that if you go into the settings button on StreamYard, make sure that echo cancellation is unchecked.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There you go.
That
That'll
was checked. Sorry.
that'll give you a nice little sound bump
and then
too.
automatically adjust. I do want to automatically adjust mic volume though.
You do want to keep that
Thank
checked.
you. We passed this checklist on the previous computer with the previous setting.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're
Okay,
on now.
this
You're on
will
a
be
different
better.
computer.
Now we're on the
Yes.
computer.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much for that. And
No,
hopefully-
thank you guys for being such awesome troopers and making it work.
We are.
You sound
professionals.
great,
We
so.
try. We're not always.
I remember having different experiences during the pandemic with streaming, where like Zoom would have a certain behavior with our interface, whereas WebEx would have another one, and YouTube would have another, and StreamYard would have another. So
We're out of practice now.
well, there's that, but at the same time, I kind of had this feeling to them, like, I we should just do the simple one down here.
Yeah.
God forbid they all function the same and make it easy for us.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about this song we're gonna play next. We released this new single. Bye, Carolyn. It's called "It's Not Okay." We released it on International Women's Day because it's a sort of a song I wrote pre Me Too movement. I feel like there was like a quickening of things happening in the world, and I remember wanting to sort of put a woman's voice out there, and I wrote this song, and then like it was crazy how pretty much right after the Me Too movement started. So thanks for listening, and it's not okay. Ooh, someone's calling me. Oh no, that's just my battery. Never mind, I thought someone was calling me. I hear you think it's just what people say. I hear you meant nothing by it. I heard you claim it's just how you were raised. Still I say it's not okay. I'll ignore it to keep you at bay. I won't react to keep my job. I'll laugh alone, just hope you'll go away. Still I say it's not okay. 'Cause yesterday was an off-color comment. Now today it's an unwanted touch. And I must say that I feel like an object from the way that you're staring. Do you see me as such? Not a land to be conquered, not some goal to achieve. I am not here just for your pleasure, not something to use and believe. I deserve your respect, and I deserve my equal rights, and for it to never be an issue, and to not fear walking home at night. Yesterday was an off-color comment, and today it's an unwanted touch. And I must say that I feel like an object from the way that you're staring. Do you see me, or do you see me as such? Because I say never okay, and I say it's never okay, and I say it's never okay, and I say it's not okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that song so much.
Thank you. Sometimes it can be hard to play, but like, it's like such a personal song. Some way. I mean, it's personal, but it's not. It's not like it's super autobiographical. It just has a lot of like meaning as a female.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% relate. Yeah, definitely. This is a song that needs to be heard by everybody.
And I have an amazing husband who's like so kind, and sometimes he's like, I'm so sorry for what you've been through as a woman in this world. And I'm like, wow. It's like, thank you. Yeah, I love you.
Yay for the men in our lives who listen and
that song has always really struck me, and it hits me every single time. And I think about experiences that I've had and things I've taken for granted, and it's just incredible how much I don't know how much I wish I knew. I wish everyone knew and understood.
Amen to that. I wish more men in the world, thought about it that way. And I feel lucky to have also a husband and father and brother who are pretty awesome that way too. So
are those three different people?
Yes, I am from Alabama, but it's not that bad.
Just want to make sure.
They are all different people. Yes.
Carly Fox.
That's fair.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Carly.
Carly. Oh,
Carly also sent in a tip, as did Amanda. Thank you guys so much. And my mom, thank you for the tip.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, the broken heart was, I think, for my song, but it could have worked for yours too. Yeah. Very cool. Well,
What you got for us, Carolyn? Can we keep going, or do we need to stop? I don't know.
Yeah,
If you have
let's-
like a...
I'm going to say, if you guys are up for, was that your third song or your fourth?
That was
Those are
three.
third. Yeah.
That was third. Yeah. We're going to keep going
Sweet.
because, sound issues got in the way a little bit. And I just want to make sure we pack all the music we can into this live stream. So
And we're just having so much fun talking. It's...
Hey, we're down, man. We're
yeah,
totally
we're
down.
good. We're here.
you guys are such a fun hang always.
Right on.
Teresa and Peter hosted a showcase room at the Folk Alliance conference that we all attended in Kansas City last month. And private showcase is like people will open up a hotel room to at the conference, and we'll schedule a lineup of performers to come play a short set. And their room, and people would like typically name their showcase room. And their room was called Colorado and Company, and it was my favorite. It was one of my favorite rooms. It was so good. It was like all of our pals from out here in Colorado, and plus some friends who aren't in Colorado. And it was just.
Surprising number of Australians.
Yeah. Australians, Canadians.
Did you have Anna Smirk in your room?
We did not.
Okay, she's Australian.
We had Hannah Ackfield, Georgie Winchester. Were those the only two? I think those are the only two.
I don't
And
think
we
I
had
caught
like
them.
3 or 4 Canadians. And then the lovely guy who was from Argentina but lives in New York now. And was it
Dario.
a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dario. And then
Dario
another
Tyke.
Tyke. Acosta Tyke. Yeah, he
Yes.
was so good. And
And
from
Eleanor
Italy.
Dubinsky.
Oh, that Eleanor, that was the woman he.
That's
played
his
with.
wife, yeah.
Oh.
Or partner. I don't know if I think they're married, but. Oh, what does Heather say? Heather is saying.
I got to
I can-
be in and on it. What?
I think she's saying, I got to be on as a friend.
Oh, you
Yay.
were there. You played. Oh my gosh, Heather.
Heather's the best.
You're like she's like an honorary Coloradan. I met Heather at the song school many years ago.
That's
And
awesome.
I played at her house in Iowa where she used to live. I get to
Iowa.
visit, well, I guess I visited you in Austin. I saw you in Austin, I think, right? Swerfa? Iowa. Are you singing the Dar Williams?
Totally.
Oh, Iowa. Sorry, we're geeking out. Dar Williams fangirling.
Perfect.
It's awesome. Yeah. How did I meet Heather? Heather and I met through mutual friends. We met online before we ever met in person. Cool. Song school? No, Swerfa, I think, was the first time we ever met face to face. But by then we had been like long distance friends for so long that it didn't feel like a first time meeting in person, What does she say?
That's right. We had you in the Colorado room at SWRFA too. We did the Colorado room, Coloradans and Company, at the SWRFA conference, which is the Southwest Regional Folk Alliance, hence SWRFA.
Oh my gosh, she just got to do a workshop with Dar Williams.
Oh,
What?
No way.
What fun!
That
Oh,
is
she's
so
so cool.
cool.
That's awesome.
She's really cool. I've met her a couple of times way back when I lived out east.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
She's cool.
Well, I'll have to have Heather has been a guest on this show too, and I'll have to have her back sometime soon.
I couldn't help but notice you changed guitars.
Oh yes.
Oh.
This is my JC40. It's important to say the C because it stands for cutaway.
Cutaway.
And Martin still makes the J40 without the cutaway, but they no longer make it with. Do you have? Oh, it's right. You told me you got one. Is that the mahogany one or is it also rosewood?
No, it's still rosewood.
Also Rosewood.
This is Hank.
This is Hank.
Hi, Hank.
he
Nice
came
to
with
meet
this
you.
name.
It's got the fancy headstock stuff and all the
Yeah,
things.
it's got like a fancy
So yeah.
I think I hold it close to the.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I'm really good at this. There we go.
Ooh, that is so fancy.
It's really nice. I feel honored that I acquired this guitar. It really
Wow.
is. It's the sweetest old man who sold it to us from Craigslist. He was retiring as a musician, and he was selling his instruments, and I'm like, wow. And it's like brand new. It's from '95, and so
Yeah.
it's probably not in tune. Not at all. It's like in Dadgad.
Well,
I
good
think.
thing we're not playing a song right now,
You know,
Teresa.
I could get it into tune in Dadgad. We could do our.
That's what this guitar is in Dadgad.
Oh, you want to do some Dadgad?
We'll do some Dadgad.
We can do a
next.
Dadgad round.
Dude, totally. Dadgad round. Okay.
Awesome. Well, that's cool because then we can compare the sound of JC40 versus standard J40.
Yes.
And that'll be fun for us guitar nerds.
We're in good company.
And everyone else will be like, But yeah, they don't make it with the cutaway anymore. And the oval sound hole was also unique. I don't think they make any more oval sound hole
It
guitars,
was like
but
3 years that they did them, I think.
Yeah, it was a very short time.
they did it because the bracing is different with the cutaway. And so that like compensates for the difference in the bracing, and I'm geeking out. So anyway, I'm going to play a song.
Play us a Dadgad song.
I'm going to do that.
Do it.
Awesome. This is one I have not actually played on the live. I don't think I've played it on the live stream. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Some of you frequent flyers here on the live stream. I wrote this when my husband and I have been watching the show Yellowstone, which is about this family that owns a ranch in Montana. They own a cattle ranch, and they've owned it for like generations, like since the 1800s. And one of the major themes on the show is the overdevelopment of rural land, and just like kind of the loss of that. And it's putting it kind of simply, I guess, but it got me thinking about that issue. This song is not about the show Yellowstone. It's not based on it. But it was just like, that was kind of the trigger for the idea. And my family also has a house in a more rural part of the country in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. And so I don't know. I guess I felt like I had some experience with being in a more rural setting from time to time, and watching as those places become more and more developed. So that's what this song is about. And it's called Old Farmhouse. There we go. Get a little reverb. Let's drive to the old farmhouse. Times are hard, we've gotta survive somehow. We can't work this land in the drought and snow. With our folks long gone, time to let it go. Let's drive to the old farmhouse. And I don't know how we got so far away. City life keeps me up all night in a concrete cage. And times they change. Call it progress, call it pain. Step in through the old screen door. Walk the hall with my room right across from yours. Wipe the dust from the table and the picture frames. These things stayed here while the decades changed, holding memories like a sweet refrain. Step in through the old screen door. And I don't know how we got so far away. City life keeps me up all night in a concrete cage. And times they change. Call it progress, call it pain. Who knows what the future holds? Probably box stores and suburban homes. Oh, I know what the future holds. And I don't know how we got so far away. City life keeps me up all night in a concrete cage. And times they change. Call it progress, call it pain. So let's drive to the old farmhouse. Take it in once more, then breathe it out. Have a drink with the ghosts and the meadow larks. We can rock on the porch till the crickets start. One last serenade as the sky grows dark.
Caroline, I just love your voice.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
It's just
gorgeous.
It's certain. It's like we get to sit here and it's like, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. That means
it's
so
like
much to me,
sweetness.
especially coming from you guys.
No, it's a gorgeous song too.
You know how awesome is it when like your friends are awesome?
It's awesome when your friends are awesome. I feel so lucky to have the coolest friends in the world, man.
You know, Teresa will
too.
often say like attracts like, so
I will.
right on with that.
Amen to that. Yeah.
Yay!
Thanks, you
Doesn't that mean we're
guys.
awesome because Carolyn's awesome. So, oh wow.
You're totally awesome. There's no question. You guys vote in the comments if you think Teresa and Peter are awesome.
It's like a thumbs down. Or
Thumbs up if you think they're awesome. No, there's no thumbs down for them.
Do you love me? Question mark.
Do you love?
I love you, period. Do
I
you
wanna
love
hold
me?
you.
Question mark.
I want to hold you in parentheses.
Who sang that?
That was
I don't know. Who knows that? Anyone know? On the chat?
Trivia.
I'm terrible.
I don't know.
Not Freddie Johnson, right? It's
No, it was not Freedy. I love Freedy Johnson.
We saw Fruity. Fruity played at Dave Navarro's. He was
Dan Navarro.
Dan Navarro's, right?
Other Navarro.
So Dave Navarro's from Jane's Addiction. Dan
Yeah,
Navarro,
different Navarro.
Which is his cousin.
Are they really cousins?
I think they're cousins, yeah.
It's confusing because their first names also are like D.A.
Yeah.
Right.
Dave and Dan.
Dave and Dan. Yeah, I believe that they're cousins.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure. I know he has someone, Navarro, who's... Yeah.
Well, and Dan Navarro wrote that song that, who was the woman that covered it? He wrote the song, oh my God, my husband has the album of Lowen and Navarro. The song that was like he had like a huge hit.
We Belong?
Yes, We Belong.
Yeah, we do you know, we probably don't know this. Maybe we actually recorded that on our album.
Why don't you show the picture on
It's
the back
gonna
of the
be
record?
it's gonna be on our new album. Yeah.
We actually
I asked
played
Dan
it.
Navarro if we could
We
record
played it with Dan Navarro.
We
We
played
made
it
his
at
band
Vocal
play our
Lights.
arrangement. It was awesome.
Dude,
if you can see it. I have to
You
I have to get up really close.
Yeah.
that is so rad.
See? It's like one of the last tracks on the record. You can't see it right now. Okay. It's
You guys-
on there.
See it right there? It's like the bottom line.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
We Belong.
That's
It's gonna be
hilarious.
awesome.
I'm like, We Belong.
The arrangement's great.
It's the Pat Benatar song.
Yeah, Pat Benatar. I couldn't think of her name.
So we started doing it as a band, and then I was like, you know what, we really should record this. And I had asked him years ago at a NERFA, the Northeast Folk Alliance. I ran into him in an elevator. I'm like, I've always loved your song We Belong. Could I ever record it someday? He's like, sure, totally. And he even said, just let me play on it. And I actually, even it was, I meant to reach out to him. I don't think he would want, I don't know if he wanted to play on it now, but I told him we were going to record it. Like, this is like probably 10 years ago, I finally am recording it. So.
The best was like when we played it with him, at Folk Alliance. Teresa loved announcing the fact that.
Oh, well, first I forgot the words because I got starstruck because he's like singing next to me.
There. It's true. It's
And
true.
and he starts feeding me the third line, the third lyric, the third verse, and I'm like, because I'm like,
God. I wish I had been in the room for that.
I was like, oh my God, I do know the words.
But there was something about
Oh,
your
so
youth and
cool.
singing the song.
What?
There was something about your youth and singing the song.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
Okay, we don't have to talk
I
about
mentioned that I used to belt it from the back of the station wagon when I was 10. And
all the rest of the
and all
band
the
was
rest
like,
of the
hear
band
that,
Dan?
Like she's calling you
Classic
old.
song. We love it. It's so good.
Oh my God.
So
Actually,
I can't wait for you guys to hear that.
So you have a dad gag song.
But no, yeah,
totally
we-
change the subject, but
we're-
get back on topic.
Going back to Dad Gad. Okay,
Do
so
it.
this is a bit of a darker song for Dad Gad fans. It's studying contrast of Carolyn's Sweet Song, and this one's this is a story I heard. It's not my own story, but it was a co-write with my friend Kathy Briggs. We started it at song school, and I ran with it. And yeah, this is God May Forgive You. Favorite teacher, younger than the rest. Schoolgirl crush, just like my friend. So handsome and so kind, so attentive and so wise. A long kept secret between a girl and a man. Well, God may forgive you, but I never can. Walking through the morning halls, see you watch behind a glass wall. You offer your help, my cheeks flood. Why don't you stop by after class? A long kept secret between a girl and a man. Well, God may forgive you, but I never can. sun rises, rivers flow. You wonder where a childhood goes. Wonder if you thought you were right. Wonder if you sleep at night. Unkept secret between a girl and a man. Why would I keep it? Just a part of your plan. 'Cause God may forgive you, and I won't understand. God may forgive you, but I never can. I never can. I never
Yes. That was awesome.
Interesting the different like tones you can get out of the dadgad. I love that.
I know, right? And that guitar sounded amazing.
Isn't this like all? It's like a cannon.
It's, yeah. Those jumbo guitars. A cannon is a good analogy for those. Yeah.
I love Hank. So he came to me named as Hank. This is what the guy told me his name was. So who bought it from?
That's awesome. Yeah, you don't want to go changing the guitar's name. It could like change its mojo.
I don't know. I'm like, Hank, okay.
Maybe an exception would be like if it was the same name as an ex that you really,
Yeah.
didn't want to think about.
Yeah.
Like Jerry.
Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
Is Jerry your ex?
Just making up stuff.
He's just being silly.
Sorry, that's a probably more of a reference of there's a great Instagram account called Jury of the Day, which is a skiing reference, and it's basically ski fails.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It is. Check it out. You'll thank me later.
I will. I really. Oh, I was gonna say, I hope that my fail from 7 or 8 years ago, where I fell and busted open
dude.
my.
It's no. I mean, we all do that sort of stuff. I mean, it's all about like, you know what? You're gonna wreck yourself when you ski, and you get up and you just do it again. That's really kind of what it's all about. But like, I would just share with our son Miles. Like, I remember like skiing with my dad when I was, a teenager, and like doing all this stuff and getting all cocky, and like we're skiing hard stuff all day. I'm like, okay, let's do an easier one. And like I totally take off, and then also my dad just sees this poof of snow ahead of him. And it's because I just completely didn't know what I was doing. I faced like the first thing that hit the ground was my face, And this is before the days when you wore helmets when you were skiing and stuff like that. So it's like, and I wake up in the days and I'm wearing sunglasses and the lenses are gone.
Jeez.
So yes,
Yeah.
skiing is awesome and terrible and fantastic.
I just choose to stay home or hang out at the lodge
You might be smart.
with a nice beverage.
That is the best part of skiing is the après ski.
Après ski.
hang.
It's
Indeed.
nice. It's nice.
Yeah. Well, I just, to give you some affirmation, you got nothing but thumbs up from people when we said, give a thumbs up if they're awesome.
Awesome.
And Carly is
Thank
another song school friend. I don't know if
She
you guys
is,
know
yes.
Carly. Yeah.
I met Carly similarly to how I met you. I think I feel like Carly, did we meet in line for food as well? I know I met Carolyn
It's the
in
best way
line
to
for
meet
food.
people, especially when people at song school, it's like in line for food.
Yeah.
That's how I met both you guys, which is so fun.
Yeah. Carly's awesome. Y'all go check out her music
She's
too.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, we can almost see song school from our house
I mean, that's,
because we live in Longmont.
that's
We
pretty
live really
cool.
close. So this song school, we should open it. We always have like a dinner, like pre-song school Saturday night before song school dinner kind of thing up in Longmont, and you guys should come up.
Oh,
You
fun.
and Carly and should join our crew.
Come hang.
That
It's
sounds-
a dinner, and then we usually wind up jamming at our house and stuff like that. So it's
Oh,
a good
that
time.
sounds so fun.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You know John Lynn? Do you know
Yeah.
John Lynn from Stone School? So he's going to be staying at our house all week. He's one of my best, dearest friends from back east. We were roommates for years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like at one of the reasons he actually even came to song school or became a musician, which is really kind of weird. When I met him, he was not a musician. I mean, he kind of sang, and it was really, I don't know, it's been amazing to see his life change over the many, I mean, that was like 2004. That's when we were 2003, 2004.
Wow.
We were roommates.
You said you knew him in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked
Now
about
he's in DC, so it's like,
Oh.
yeah.
crazy.
And if I may quote the great Van Skilbert, "Girl, you have that effect on him."
Girl. That was a pretty good Vance right there.
Dance.
You can pull that off pretty well.
Well, if I can get a pretty mean afro, to be honest with you. So it's like,
I mean, your hair,
I can get that
you
going
have,
together.
you've got some curls. Yeah.
Got the curls. And I let my let my daughter brush it out recently, and it was impressive.
amazing.
Like I probably hadn't seen my hair brushed out in probably 15 years.
Oh my gosh. My hair is naturally curly, but I straighten it with a flat iron.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I get that
see
reaction a
curly.
lot. But it's mainly because out here it's so dry. Like the curls did really well in the humidity of Texas, where I used to live, and Alabama. But out here it's so dry that they tend to like fall flat. And I just got tired of all the product it was requiring to keep them looking nice. And so I was like, I'm done with the curls for a while. So.
See, mine are better in Colorado. Like if I go to Florida, I just look ridiculous. My hair is like 6 inches shorter. It's just like, shoing.
And mine actually looks wavy. I mean, I have like a tiny bit of natural wave, but like, I gotta, when I go to a humid climate, it looks a lot cooler.
Oh, man. Oh, Heather had something nice to say about John Lynn.
Oh,
She said,
He
he's
is
so
so great.
great.
yeah. He's just the sweetest guy, too.
That's where Ballad of St. Francis came from.
That's true. I have another song called Ballad of St. Francis that came from a song challenge from John. We were on the phone one time and we were like, okay, we got to write songs. And I was like, okay. And he looked up at his wall and he has a picture of St. Francis. And he's like, how about a song about St. Francis?
You're like, great.
Sure.
Who's St. Francis?
Who's St. Francis? I'll look him up. Even though I'm a good Catholic, I'm a recovering
You're a
Catholic.
recovering Catholic, yeah.
I'm a recovering Catholic. I did not study St. Francis ever, so he's a cool dude. So I have a
Would
song
it be
about-
blasphemous to play a song about St. Francis on St. Patrick's Day?
No.
Do you want to play it? Just play it because I
Only
feel
if you're
so
Martin
bad
Luther.
that you guys had all the sound issues, and I want folks to, like now that we're rolling,
Oh,
I'd love for you to play it, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
oh yeah. This is
But
fun.
I'll come back up and we'll say goodbye to everybody.
We got to say that the album version of this one is one of my favorite tracks on the record, and
This is on our new album.
one of my best friends, my bud Tony Dickinson, who produced our record, is an amazing musician, an amazing human being. His accomplishments are kind of like, you're just like, wow, he's done all that.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
pretty
also just so super cool and super chill. But we kind of gave him an idea, an aesthetic of what we were trying to accomplish for this tune on the record. And he's really incredible at, he does lots of symphonic arrangements.
Yeah.
And his string arrangements for this tune is incredible. So all I have to say is, as soon as the record comes out, check out the
Check it out.
strings and how it elevates this track. It's just like, so
Yeah.
that was...
Yeah.
That is a personal highlight of my life, is the way that song came out. But here's this version, which is stripped down and beautiful.
This is where it came from. This is the original. Would sadness go away if I dispelled my greed and gave it all to someone else in need? Would hatred disappear if I planted the seed and gave my love to those who made me so tired of this pain. 'Cause no one understands my need for change. Walked the pilgrim's path, could I become a saint and give myself completely to restraint? Could I see all my faults as a chance for love? Would it make me wise, make me humble enough that I'm so tired of this pain? 'Cause no one understands my need for change. World enough, could I see the face of God? Could I see the face of God? Could I see the face of God?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That might have been my favorite one of the night.
I know. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Sorry, I actually realized when I'm playing an acoustic guitar, I'd run out of the frets when I was trying to play that final part there, so I do apologize to everyone.
No need.
Ran out of
I was like, there's supposed to be one more note here.
Thank you, Heather. Oh,
No
lovely.
need to apologize. And I was just thinking how lovely it was to hear you accompanying on an acoustic guitar, because I'm so used to hearing you play electric, which is also really awesome and sounds amazing. But this feels like sort of a special experience just for our audience, you know?
Yeah, it's rare he plays acoustic. He's an electric guy who plays acoustic on occasion.
I'm an electric player that owns an acoustic. So thank you, Carolyn. And
but it's so cool. I do. I love that we're playing it in this room, and that it's like, I don't know, has such great acoustics, and like it's two acoustic guitars, and
Yeah.
it would happen the way it was supposed to happen.
Well,
It
It's
did.
so funny. It is, and that's fantastic. And it's so funny. It's like I've influenced you to play electric, and you're influencing me to play acoustic. So it's beautiful how that happens.
Indeed. Yeah, and we're all the beneficiaries here. I feel like we got Storch and Lacis unplugged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of
You
literally.
did.
Literally not plugged in.
Yeah.
Yes, no, there's nothing.
That
There's
is,
nothing there.
you did. You got switched. That's, yeah.
We're really plugged in upstairs.
Yeah. We
But,
were really
but
plugged
the
in.
rest of you missed out on that fiasco.
No, it was not working.
I so wonder what like just the tech nerd part of me wonders what happened, because I've never
we'll
like
figure
that
it
was
out.
that was a
Here's
new
what I think. What I think is actually some audio interfaces, how they can have many channels. Very often it's interface 1 and 2 are the only ones that get piped over USB. And it depends on the program you're using. Zoom will actually show you it detects your audio interface and will see all their other outputs and lets you do all that stuff. And we tested with Zoom earlier today. And we recorded it, and everything was coming through. It was great. So, and I just know that, like, I remember doing this before, and it's just been a minute since we've done the live
have to
stream
like
thing.
mix it down to
It's like
two
it
channels,
all. Well, that's
right?
the thing is, some things need to be dumbed down depending on what the application is. So I remember WebEx had problems with this, and and then apparently it was StreamYard too. So StreamYard is like, yeah, it's great, just
Good
dumb it down to a left and right, and we're cool,
Yeah.
So
I don't
I'm
know.
willing to
I
bet
mean,
that's what it is.
I've been able to have, so I have 3 channels going at any given time. I have this mic, I have a little small diaphragm condenser mic on my guitar, and then I have the guitar also like going through the pickup, and then I blend those two.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess it just depends on the board to some extent, but
we'll have to talk gear to figure out
yeah.
what you've got and all that sort of stuff afterwards. Because I'm actually, honestly, I'm very curious because what we have should have worked.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel bad that you guys put so much work into it, and like you clearly.
Dude, the lighting was great upstairs. I'm just saying, it was
cool.
sweet.
Yeah. Really cool
Well,
lighting.
you sounded beautiful with the microphones,
Thank you.
and like I said, it felt like a special, sort of once in a blue moon experience. So
We should do this more. This is fun. I like doing it.
But then it
just
wouldn't
like
be special,
this.
Teresa. This is special.
Oh.
This is she's talking about being special.
Okay. I had
Keep it
fun.
special
I
just
like
for
it
us.
just doing acoustic.
But right now, honestly, this is inspiring, and thank you for the opportunity, Carolyn. We
Yeah,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you. Thank you to everyone who's still listening. Thank you, Larry King. That's sweet.
Oh, I
was
know.
just-
He really enjoyed that song. And so did my mom.
Your mom. Thank you, Mom.
And my good friend Sue Parker Gerson says, thank you all. Thanks, Sue. And Heather said, lovely. We had so many. Our audience is just the kindest, sweetest bunch of people. And I also just want to say, for those of you who might have been tuning in for the first time tonight, I try to do this every month. I don't always end up being able to do it every month, but I am hoping to do one next month as well. I haven't announced it yet. But if you want to hear about it, the best way to do that is to sign up for my mailing list. I won't bombard you with emails, I promise. Just when I have things in your area or a live stream or like a release coming out. And I will drop a link to that in the comments. And if you do sign up, you will get a free MP3 download of an unreleased song in its like acoustic version. So I hope you'll do that tonight, and that way we can stay in touch. And do you guys have a mailing list for people to sign to?
Oh yeah. Well, you can sign up on our website at it's www.teresastorch.com. TERESA.
I don't think you need to say the dub anymore, baby.
STORCH. That's true. I don't know.
I dropped yours in
It's
there,
fun.
and then
Thanks,
Thank you.
Carolyn.
I'm gonna drop mine.
So you can sign up on our email list there, and we have we have our album release show in Boulder. If you're local here to Colorado, it's on April 13th. It's gonna be so fun.
Roots Music Project in Boulder.
And that makes me want to do like a song. I think at the show that's like acoustic and stripped down.
I was
We should
actually
totally do that.
thinking a 3-song acoustic interlude in the
You
middle
should
of the
totally
set.
do that.
This is where I'm inspired now.
Okay, we're practicing.
Okay.
That's gonna be amazing.
There's gonna be a lot of people on that stage. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We have a horn section.
You gotta come.
We have keyboard players joining us, and then the typical bass drums, and so Chad Mathis on bass, Chris Wright on drums, our typical guys play with us a bunch.
And we'll have a lot. Some the people that actually we recorded the record to. So our producer Tony Dickinson will be there, and
He's gonna
our
play
good
with us.
friend
He's gonna play guitar.
Travis Moberg, who played drums on 95% of the record. He's going to join us for a little bit too.
He's going to join us for a little bit. Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a family affair. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great night. There's going to be so much fun things happen on. So definitely, if you're in the area, if you're not in the area, get on an airplane and come to the area.
Yeah, dude.
You're going to want to be there. It's going to be great.
The weekend.
It sounds like it's going to be. It sounds like it's going to be a spectacular show. All the Colorado folks need to be there, and like Peter said, you can hop on a plane and be out here. Southwest is having a sale. You can get out here easily. I actually, this is so lame. I'm so like sad that we have other plans that night that have been long standing. It's my husband's birthday, and we just have other like family stuff.
It's like your sister has a camping trip.
My sister's gonna be camping that weekend.
It's like
She'd already
they're
planned
gone.
it
So
with her boyfriend. Like,
life happens, we get it. But the rest of you, no excuses. Come on out.
Amen. The rest of
give you
you
an
do
excuse.
it.
It's okay. You cannot go as long as you send someone in your stead.
there you go.
Okay, that's a deal. Done.
Then you're excused. Yeah.
Done. Awesome. Well, Teresa and Peter, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for dealing with all the sound issues and you sounded so beautiful. Like once we got the mics all situated, and I just want you to know you sounded great. And
Carolyn, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you all of you for your patience on bearing with us. We had big plans and we adapted.
Yeah.
So
It's all good. That's what life's all about. So thank you so much, folks. I hope you will sign my mailing list, sign Teresa and Peter's mailing list, go see their show, get their new album. It's great. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye, folks.
Take care.
Let's see.